Stalkers, the moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl has released, and for this occasion I am starting this playthrough of the game. A lot of you have asked me what I was planning for and after the release, and well, this is the first step. You probably know me from all the detailed videos I've done on the original Stalker trilogy, and expect me to do the same for Stalker 2. Well, yes, I am actually planning to make such videos on Stalker 2, but it is not possible from the get-go, because in order to do that, we have to study and play the game as much as possible. So this is what I intend to do in this first time playthrough. It will be my first blind playthrough in which I analyze everything I come across. I will be taking a look at the lore first and foremost, but also at technical aspects of the game and compare everything I see with how it was in the previous Stalker games. So whether you are a veteran of the zone, a complete newcomer to the series, or someone who cannot play the game, for example if you don't have a powerful enough computer but want to see someone play, this playthrough is a good place for all of these things. So you are all welcome to see the playthrough, and this is actually my first time doing something like this, commenting as I play at the same time, so it will probably feel very different from my usual videos, but this is really something that I wanted to do. I want to show the process of getting into the game, speculating and analyzing everything as we discover the zone together. That being said, I am actually going to start a brand new game. I've actually played a little bit, but just a few hours to get the hang of it, get the settings right, the controls, etc. We are, of course, going to play on the highest difficulty. And there are these loading screens with tips. We are actually gonna try to collect all of them. And I'm gonna let you with the cutscenes. So what we saw here was the protagonist's kitchen being destroyed by apparently an anomaly, and he managed to pick up an artifact in the wreckage.
Last question, Dr. Dallin. Are you sure the perimeter surrounding the zone is really enough? If a powerful emission were to occur,
Listen, the zone has remained stable for years. Besides, we didn't establish the most advanced institution in human history without first guaranteeing its safety. As the head of the Scientific Institute for Research of the Chornobyl area, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R for short, I believe the wonders that we will bring to the world far outweigh the potential risks.
how big are these risks exactly?
The zone reveals a whole new world. We can stick with the old one, fearing change. But tell me, do you want our descendants to remember us as cowards? Or as those who dared to venture forward to a new, better humanity?
The injured were evacuated. I remind our listeners that a similar incident happened in our region quite recently, ruining homes and livelihoods. City officials urge people to stay calm, assuring them the situation is totally under control.
alive back there?
I'm okay.
Zone is really raging today. See that? It was a hell of a blast. Can't remember one so fierce.
Are we, close?
Kind of. The central checkpoint could be on alert after the emission, but there's another way in. Crack in the wall to the left of the fault. Bugger off! Hope you didn't lose your secret artifact along the way. If it was outside the zone for too long, it would have lost its anomalous energy. But I've got this shiny metal thing to recharge it. One lucky activation and we have a gold mine here.
Sector 9, visual detection of the vault. I say again, Sector 9, visual detection of the vault.
Show me what you found. What the hell is this? I've seen artifacts taken from the zone before. They always burn out and fall apart real fast. But this one?
This one is not from the zone.
Oh, I bet. Where'd you find it?
In my laundry basket.
Who do you think you're talking to, huh? You have any idea what this scanner cost me? If it's not an artifact, it's gonna blow us all to hell! I won't let my hard work come to nothing because of you. I won't let you push it down the shit.
Yeah, you don't mess with Skiff.
This stone owes me a new home. We gotta move.
Get to the scientist bunker. Nehoda will explain how to proceed with the scanner. He's waiting for you. Good luck.
Okay, so there is a lot to unpack here. So that's where we...
Perimeter breached. Extensive damage caused by... Oh, fuck knows what. Copy that. Dispatching a response team.
Yeah, so as I was saying, there's a lot to unpack here. We just got control of the character. So basically, in the first cutscene, it looks like Skiff's home was destroyed by an anomaly that spawned outside of the zone. And he got a special artifact from it. And so afterwards, it looks like Skiff has made a deal with Herman, who we saw. He is a scientist who was present in one of the previous games, Call of Pripyat. So it's a returning character, a pretty important scientist. He knows what he's talking about, right? And so it seems the deal is that Herman is sending Skiff into the zone with a special scanner, the Topaz, which I can show you inside my inventory. This is the Topaz. So it seems like it is an anomaly scanner at the origin, but Herman modified it to recharge artifacts. So yeah, that's what the inventory looks like, but I will explain it a bit later. I just need to finish what I'm explaining now. So it looks like Skiff's goal here is to go into the zone, recharge his artifact with the scanner, and get out and probably sell it for a lot of money so that he can pay the damage for his home and get a new life for himself. Something along those lines. It's not exactly clear. We can actually open the PDA. That's the map of the zone. I'm not gonna show everything yet because I don't want to spoil too much. But as you can see, Herman dropped Skiff. Oh yeah, Skiff is the protagonist, obviously. So he dropped us off at the southern border of the zone. We can see the big wall that closes off the zone. And we have the journal here. And so yeah, this is the trade-off. Herman gets the special stone and Skiff gets a new home and hope for a new life. We don't know the details, but that's basically the plan. So the mission is there and back again. We also have a note from Skiff's diary. I'm not gonna read all the details, but basically it sounds like Skiff, I mean, it's pretty confirmed that Skiff was in the military before, so that's why he knows how to use weapons and stuff. But he knows about the zone and has heard rumors about it, but he never went there, so it's his first time going there. And we can see here that an anomaly has just spawned in and breached the perimeter. This anomaly spawned during the emission that we witnessed in the cutscene, you know, when everything was turning red. That was because of an emission, but Herman and Skiff were not affected because they were still outside the zone, so the emission didn't reach them. But during an emission, everybody has to get to shelter if you want to survive. And yeah, so this is a pretty big anomaly. And we've seen some choppers, and also in the first cutscene, when Herman was driving his truck, there was the radio. We heard about Dr. Dalin from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So basically, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R is this big scientific institute that was established at the end of the previous trilogy of games. And now they are really a big force in the zone. So that's a medkit that I can pick up. I'm gonna break those planks. So you can see I have the knife. The knife is always on you. You can see it's not in the inventory. It's an item that you always have. Right now you have the leather jacket. Skiff's pistol, which is his military PTM. Some ammo, some supplies, and the scanner. And so we are smuggled into the zone by Herman to do this mission. It's pretty interesting here. So basically this is like the tutorial. So you're gonna see prompts explaining what to do. It's pretty interesting here that they have a working generator that is basically completely left unchecked. I'm not sure what's up with this. And we can use the knife to break objects like this. And we are...
Falcon 3, investigate the scientist's bunker.
Okay, so these people seem to be the perimeter force that is guarding the outside of the zone, and one of them just got fried by an electric anomaly, as you can see. So that's basically our first puzzle. And we can get these guys' gun. And we got his PDA. I can open it. And in the notes, I got the soldier's memo from the IPSF. So the IPSF is the International Perimeter Security Force. It's basically a military force that defends the perimeter surrounding the zone. And this is basically their rules. I'm not going to read everything in detail. You will see if you play the game, or you can pause and read it for yourself. But it's basically the rules of the guards of the perimeter. And so here we have this small puzzle to avoid the moving electro anomaly. Ah, shit. Well, my bad, I guess. It's fine. Or maybe it's not. Okay, we can avoid it. I just want to loot this guy real quick. Well, I can use a medkit. I can show you. It's used like this. Well, I have enough, so it's not a big deal. And then we are going to run out of the sewer.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R 3, we've got a breach at the Dugal. The bunker's off, and now the ground team is on the way. Sal, I still don't have any maps. Stick to the perimeter. Avoid going in. I'll contact the S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
So you can see that these guys from the IPSF are pretty busy. Sounds like some stuff is happening. Oh shit! That's our first mutant encounter. This is a flesh, and as you can see, it can now jump. It's much tougher than in the previous games where it was basically the worst mutant. Yeah, it took a lot of damage, and it now can jump to surprise you. So it's much tougher than before. And this basically used to be a pig before it got heavily mutated. It's interesting to see the flies moving around it. And so now if I take out my map, we can see that we've crossed the big wall, and we are now gonna go along this shore all the way to this bunker. We're gonna cross a village on the way. Basically, Herman is sending us to a bunker where we will be able to get more instructions for our mission to use the scanner in the zone. So here we have a small village. We're gonna look to scavenge for supplies, of course. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, which is pretty interesting and important, is that the game takes place in 2021. Okay, that's a box you can break. We saw in the very first cutscene there was a calendar in Skiff's apartment where it was written 2021, and in his note it also says, in his journal, it also says 2021, but we don't know the exact date. We have the time, but in the previous S.T.A.L.K.E.R games you could see in the PDA the exact date, but here I couldn't find any information about the date, so we don't really know which month this is taking place. So I was wrong about my prediction. I predicted the game to take place in 2022. And it takes place in 2021. So just a bit further off with the prediction. But it's fine. We got another AK here. So I guess it's a good time to show a bit the inventory. So one change is that the inventory, you cannot move while you are in the inventory because Skiff is actually holding the backpack. In the previous games you could move while in the inventory. So now you have 3 weapon slots. One specifically for pistols and 2 for primary weapons. That's also a novelty. Because previously you either had 2 slots or one primary and 1 for the pistol, but never 3, right? And you have the 4 special quick use items, that hasn't changed. You have 5 up to 5 artifact slots. The number of available slots depending on your armor, that also hasn't changed. There's a slot for the detector that we haven't unlocked yet, and for the armor and the helmet. That's the money, and it seems you can go up to 80 kilograms. but at 70, like I think at 70 you can't, you're gonna like lose stamina much faster, and here at 50 you're also gonna lose it faster. So basically up to 50 you're good, and afterwards it's gonna degrade. That's pretty much what it was in the previous games as well. So that's it for the inventory, I guess. So here I'm just looting some small stuff. Well, these guys are dead. That's the bunker I'm supposed to go to, by the way, so we're gonna have to investigate what went down there. So yeah, we have some small items. Bandages and medkits still work the same. Anti-radiation drugs, energy drinks to increase stamina. We have some food items, the ammo, and the vodka is of course to combat radiation. It's pretty standard. I'm not gonna dive too deep into this. The items are just like small tools to help you deal with all the stuff that the game is going to throw at you, basically. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. I mean, I can't go through here, so I actually had to fall down. I guess I can talk a bit about the performance and how the game runs, because I know a lot of people are interested in that. Well, for me, I am playing this in medium because I'm recording it, so it takes also a lot of resources, and I prefer it to be I prefer the graphics to be a bit lower, but the performance to be better. And also on YouTube you're not gonna see it in a very high quality anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, right? So I'm running it in medium. It runs most of the time very well. Maybe you've seen in the first cutscene there was a few were a few lags.
I don't think it'll be that easy, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, there were a few lags in the cutscene, but overall it's very fine. Nothing too major. So the bunker has been locked, and we need to find a way in. And I know where to look. So the performance, of course, will heavily depend on your hardware, basically the specs of your PC. And about the consoles, I really don't know. I don't have an Xbox, so I can't tell you about it. All right. So this is a bunker that is very similar to the scientist bunkers we've seen in the previous trilogy. There was one in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, there was one in Jupiter. It's basically the exact same layout, and you will see in the interior it's also layout very similar. So you will recognize it if you know the scientist bunkers. So
what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, this guy is dead. So that's the main entrance, you can see. So we find our first detector. So you enter here. You have the main room here, I guess. Here are the quarters, and another, like the actual laboratory room is here. So that's the guy we were supposed to find, Dr. Nehoda.
Well, what is it? Any updates?
The goat is dead. So are the other scientists.
Dead?
freaking out and tell me where the data is stored.
Find his laptop. The coordinates should be in there.
So as you can see, there are animations for a lot of things in the game, including using some of the chests and stuff. So the laptop is located in this room. So I like that you can see the patch of scientists here, the scientist faction, and this is a patch basically of the employees of the exclusion zone. Alright, so the data we need is coordinates of where to place the scanner. That's what we need.
Hey, Nagoda. What's up? Have you met Herman's client yet? Tell him a new mission means new coordinates. New coordinates means a new bill.
Nagoda's dead. I'm Mr. Client.
Whoa! That's a hell of a mess you got there, boys. Well, screw that smart-ass bastard. I never liked him anyway. Hold on a sec, Mr. Client. Did Herman at least tell you what to do with the coordinates?
So that's how the dialogues look like in the game. Well, we're talking to a radio right now, but that's how it will be with NPCs as well.
I'll figure it out. One way or another.
Sounds good to me. Well, the teapot's boiling. Over and out, Mr. Client.
So that was Zolder.
I hope you do. Things are about to get a little more complicated from here.
Good thing it's been a walk in the park until now.
First, find the detector. This is a mobile lab. The scientists ought to have at least one.
I've already got a detector.
You'll need to acquire an artifact to shield yourself from the scanner's radiation. If you don't, you might end up joining Nagoda.
How?
Find an anomaly. After the emission, it shouldn't be that difficult. Then use the detector's signal to navigate it. If the stalkers have figured it out, I'm sure you can too. After that, attach the artifact to your belt and go plant the scanner. Just try not to get killed in the anomaly. That would be rather embarrassing.
Okay, so basically what happened there is first we talked with Zolder on the radio. Zolder seems to be a guy who actually calculated the coordinates of where we need to put the scanner, and he's selling them to Herman. And you probably noticed that he said that after an emission, new coordinates need to be calculated, because of course emissions change the locations of anomalies. Anomalies move around after an emission. And Herman also said that we will need an artifact to protect ourselves from the radiation, and good thing we just found it here. It's the slug. The slug was an artifact in Shadow of Chernobyl, however its properties were different. It used to protect from bleeding. But well, it's nice seeing it come back. One thing we can notice is that its weight is 0.6 kilogram. In the previous games, all artifacts except like semi-artifacts, which were exceptions, but all artifacts were 0.5 kilograms, always. So this is already something new. But anyway, these are the new chemical anomalies, and I can show you how the chemical damage looks. It looks like this. Alright, I need to eat, so I'm gonna eat this. If you eat from the inventory, the animation will play after you close the inventory, basically. Alright, and now I guess we can continue. Well, here's the fucker who killed the guards before. And yeah, he's pretty tough. Oh shit. Yeah, he deals a lot of damage. The trick is really to always stay in movement. But one of the problems is that now you cannot reload and sprint at the same time. It's something you could do in the previous games, but you can't anymore. And yeah, he killed me there. That's the death screen, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna load my save. This is probably where you will also have your first death, because this Bloodsucker is very tough. But anyway. Yeah, so of course I already know that because I played this part. But yeah, you have to constantly stay in movement because, yeah, so that's one of the attacks he can do. As you can see, he deals an absurd amount of damage. Probably because we have a very low tier armor for the time being. Oh shit, he can actually get in there. I didn't know. Oh, god damn it, man. Okay, there we go. So yeah, as I said, you can't sprint and reload or have any item animations at the same time now. Shit. Yeah, I'm not talking much because I'm actually focusing. There we go, die you motherfucker. That's how it looks like. So a Bloodsucker, but probably there will be many different kinds of Bloodsucker in the game. We know that mutants have different appearances depending on the region and stuff. But yeah, that was a pretty tough fight. Kind of a boss fight, you know. But Skiff is pretty tough, and we have the power of quick saves and quick loads on our side. So it's not that much of a problem. So yeah, that's the effect of radiation. You can see it on the borders of the screen. You have these like tiny sparkling dots, kind of. And this is an effect that is actually inspired by the real effect of radiation on the photographs. On photographs at the time of the real Chernobyl disaster. And you can see in the bottom left corner my radiation meter. I am a little bit irradiated, and as long as I am irradiated, this small effect on the screen will remain. I can use some vodka, for example, to remove the radiation, which I am going to do now. And this is the first place to put the first, to put the scanner. And as you can see, like, there is this effect here, but it's not a prompt, like, it's not something to, it's something to catch your eye of the player, but it's actually something that exists in the zone. It seems to be a special kind of anomaly. Anyway, I will let the animation play. You will see what happens. Honestly, using the scanner is very cool, as you can see. And yeah, the artifact is inside. So it's actually not really a scanner anymore, but it's been modified to recharge the artifact.
Okay. Is charging always this noisy?
No, but that rock of yours is pretty unusual. Check the scanner, quick. Is it charged?
Nope.
I knew it! I told you to get out of there! Hurry back or I'll leave without you!
Calm down. I've got some time left. Heading for the next spot.
So as you can see, triggering it created something really strange. We've got some electrical anomalies that spawned, and the effect was so strong that it made this tower fall. I can show you the progress we've done on the map. So we started here. And these are like the locations we have unlocked, right? And we followed this ridge basically. So on the right side there's like a hill we cannot climb, and on the left side there is this river we cannot cross. So basically for now it's like a tutorial. It's pretty it's like a corridor we have to follow. The game will open up later. And this, all of this we are doing right now was the demo at Gamescom this year, and at other events as well. Anyway, these are the electrodes. I kind of want to show how the effect looks. Well, that's how it looks. Anyway, let's continue. So if you've watched all the materials from Gamescom, you will recognize some of the things that are happening here. And you know what's gonna happen after I cross this wall. So I moved here because they were throwing a grenade. As you've seen, I was able to lean. I can lean like this. It's in the game. And these were just 3 bandits that were chilling here. And yeah, also yeah, the flashlight you've probably seen. It's integrated. You cannot remove it. It's not an item. It's always in your inventory. Oh, by the way, I've disabled, like I've customized my HUD. The only thing I've disabled is the crosshair, because I really don't like having this in my face. But the other elements, I actually let them as they are. Because they're not really intrusive, so I'm fine with them. I don't mind. Okay, so looting the bandit camp. And so we got some new weapons from them. The MP5, obviously. Okay, so these we don't really need because I already have a better AK. But the boomstick, I mean, you can see the condition, like the durability of the weapon. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna keep them because they're in very bad condition. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving. Oh yeah, I didn't really talk about the save system, but it's like there are auto saves. You can do like hard saves like this, but there's also quick saves. Like here, I hit F5 and you can see it's saving. There is some sort of barge here, and we're gonna check it out. Oh shit! So when objects are flying around like this, you know.
Plant this scanner and get out of here.
Oh. Yeah, dodged it. So obviously, it's a mutant. You probably know what it is already. So let's get it. It's a poltergeist. Now it has this ability to create like these rocks to protect itself. And also I noticed that now it also damages you whenever it passes through you. Right. Oh god! Yeah, it's as you can see, it hurts. Like you've got to always keep on the move because it throws pretty heavy objects at you and they can hurt a lot. And yeah, something also to know is that you cannot save while in combat. Here I could save here, but for example I tried saving when I was here and I couldn't. The game wouldn't let me. That's definitely something new. Alright. Let's get to cover. I'm gonna eat a bit. Shit. Get over here! Ouch, 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 ouch! Yeah, it's a pretty tough enemy to deal with in the beginning of the game, definitely. And this fight is completely unnecessary. You don't have to do it. You can go around the barge and don't care about this poltergeist. But I just want to show you something real cool. So I have to defeat it. Yeah, the main problem is that your armor at this stage of the game is really trash. So you take a lot of damage.
Come with the scanner and get out of here.
Ouch, 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 ouch! Come here! There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. The poltergeist actually has a corpse, just like it was in Shadow of Chernobyl. Probably, as you know, this is how they were in Shadow of Chernobyl, but in Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat, they removed this. When you killed the poltergeist, it didn't leave a corpse left behind anymore. But, well, they brought it back, so... It's interesting. It's a mutant that actually has a physical body, but when it's using its powers, it's in a different form, I guess. And as you've seen, it has some pretty strong telekinetic powers. I'm gonna turn this off because it's kind of annoying. I mean, I love the radio songs they put in the game, but they fit for, you know, bars and hub areas, bases, but not in the middle of nowhere like this. Anyway, this fight was probably not worth it because I spent a lot of ammo and medkits, but didn't get much in return. But I just wanted to show you the poltergeist. And it's pretty cool that they actually put an energy source generator for this. Nice detail. I'm not sure. Can you break these? No. Okay, let's get into the cave. So that's another location to place the scanner. And here we have a very interesting antenna. It really reminds of the antennas built by the Monolith faction in the previous games. So the Monolith, it's a faction, we'll get into it, probably you already know. They were kind of fanatical stalkers who worship the monolith, which is said to be a crystal located at the center of the zone at the power plant. And they built antennas like these. But this one doesn't have the special device that the monolithians put into it. So it's not really the exact same. I'm not sure why it's here. And the guys that died here are actually scientists, so I'm not sure, but it's something maybe we will get more information later. I'm not sure, but interesting to see for definitely. So let's set it up and see what happens. Last time we got electro anomalies. This time around we're gonna get burners. Okay, so another anomaly that is returning, the burner, obviously a fire anomaly. Oh, something I didn't tell you, right now we don't have the bolts.
Solder's premium coordinates smell like a scam.
His coordinates always work like a charm. But the emission could have thrown a wrench in the works.
We'll find out soon.
So yeah, we don't have bolts right now.
Are you there? The place is swarming with soldiers. They're gonna shut everything down and then you'll never get out of the zone.
Just one spot left.
Did you hear me? Drop the damn scanner and come back right now.
I've got nowhere to go back to, Herman. Over and out.
Yeah, so it sounds like Skiff is really like, you know, it's his Hail Mary, right? It's this or nothing for him. And I just want to take a small time as we pass through this this graveyard to, you know, remember all the stalkers who have fallen and are not here to witness the beautiful release of this game. Yeah, it's sad, but yeah, let's just not forget about them, okay? And let's proceed to the last location. So just showing what our progression has been, we've done this. Just for reference, this is just the lesser zone. It's one of the 20 regions inside the entire map. I'm just showing it quickly because we will take a closer look at each map, at each region when we get the chance. Right now we only know about the lesser zone and the burned forest. But anyway, let's continue. And we have one last location to put the scanner into. So at this point I know everything already because I played. So that's normal if I sound like I know what's gonna happen. Oh, that sounds bad. And these effects are really random, man. But it looks like the artifact is charged now.
What's that? Some kind of anomaly. What? I see the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Situation unclear. You, inside. You, to the roof. Move out. HQ, move out reporting. Come in, HQ. Damn it! S.T.A.L.K.E.R PDA detected. Someone here! Oh, no.
Yes, Keith is really going all for it. Run, my man, run!
Skip, come in! Come in! Sort the soldiers out, you hear me?
Damn. Do you see these guys? They have monolith armor.
Finish him, and let's backtrack.
But this guy is pretty good, I guess. He spared us. And that's basically the prologue that ends. And now the game is going to open up much more. And that's the start of the first demo that we got in 2023. The one I actually played. And that was a really big anomaly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Some fireworks, huh?
Who are you?
I'm your guardian angel. Here's a bolt.
Why the hell would I need a bolt?
Take a look around.
Crap.
Yep. Toss it into the anomaly, then while it resets, run like hell. Got it? Now go.
Alright, so that's where we get the bolts, meeting Richter for the first time. He seems like a helpful stalker. But the bolts are unlimited. Now we've got the bolts, we can use as many as we need. I'm gonna make a hard save here. Okay, we can't really name them. It's a bit weird. So we have two ways of throwing bolts. The left click, which is a rough toss, I guess. And the left click is more subtle, and you can charge it and to toss further, I guess. Oh no, you can't. Can you? No, you can't. I think you can only do that with grenades. So that's a whirly gig. These are, I'm pretty sure, are vortexes. I can show you the effects. Well, I mean, I'm dying instantly, so you don't really see the effect, but maybe with the vortex we will see it a bit better. Yeah. Very like distorted effect. But let's actually pass it as it is supposed to be done. So the interesting thing is that when the anomaly is triggered, after it triggers, you can pass through it. And that was not the case. Oh shit! That was not the case in the previous games. Not with these anomalies, at least. You couldn't just trigger them and run through them. You could run through them at certain timings, but the anomalies were always active. But here it's different. So, Richter, my man. What's up?
You could do it. Well, okay, I didn't really know, but I sure hoped you would. How'd you get here without any gear?
I was attacked while on a job. I got hit in the head, and when I woke up, I was in almost nothing but my birthday suit.
You're lucky they didn't kill you right away. You should stop by Zalisa and check up with the doc, man. And talk to the bartender while you're there. See if he knows anything about your attackers.
Oh shit.
Squint. Damn it, man.
Yeah, so that's how dialogues with NPCs look. So he told me to go to Zalisia. We're gonna go there, but not yet. I wanna see, like, we have this option to follow him right now. And we're gonna see. So that's where we set up the scanner. And yeah, the guys that were checking out the scanner and that were ambushed are from the world.
timing couldn't be any
Varta
worse.
ward.
The bastard shot him at point blank. Then took everything, even the sensors. Fuck. Now the entire lesser zone is gonna have to clean up this mess. Why is your ass still here? Head over to Zalicia and keep your mouth shut. Unless you want both of us killed.
So the issue here, you see, well, I guess I'm gonna let Richter explain, but basically these guys are pretty important, and since they're dead, they're gonna try to find who killed their buddies, right? And if we stick around, we might be in trouble.
If you have any questions, be quick. If anyone spots you here, the whole ward will come after you.
But he will explain it.
Who are you, anyway?
An ordinary stalker. I used to be a guide. Took people all around the zone. Then I got lost in every meaning of the word. So it's probably not a good idea to stick around me for long.
These wardens, who are they?
The ward guards S.T.A.L.K.E.R, that big-ass institute at the swamps. Or so they say. In truth, they control nearly the entire zone. Duty and Freedom couldn't hold a candle to the ward. They tried to resist, but Korshunov put them in their place quick enough. He made sure they wouldn't mess with the New World Order. Anyway, stay away from the ward. And don't mention this around them, obviously.
So they're basically the police of the zone. They are like the faction protecting the scientific institute, and Korshunov is their leader.
What sensors did you mention?
A warden gadget. It records everything around the squad like a black box. We're lucky not every warden gets one. If it ends up in the wrong hands, or worse, in the right hands.
You help everybody? Or am I somehow special?
To quote my fictional dad, son, help if you can, and if you can, don't get in the way.
That's a pretty good motto.
So, don't get in the way. Or help if you will. My men at the post office need a hand. Bring them a couple of medkits. You'll do good and make some friends, maybe.
Sure, I'll do it. So basically, yeah, one interesting thing is that these wardens have a sensor that records everything, and I think that's why in the cutscene they were able to sense the presence of my PDA. That's probably because of this sensor thing. So now we've lost almost all of our gear. We just have our suit, the detector, and our pistol, as well as a few supplies. And now we're basically in the lesser zone, the first region, and we can do whatever we want. Richter here asked to help his guys over there. That's a stash. We'll go there. And I mean, he helped me out, so I guess I will help his guys. I mean, it's only fair, right?
Lone Stalkers, the bar in Zalice is open again. The first drink after the emission is on me.
Oh shit. So these guys look like bandits. Fuck, I don't see where he is. But I think he's got a shotgun, so if I keep my distances, I should be fine. Damn it.
I wasn't really expecting any help. Come on over. Let's have a chat.
Sure, man, I'm coming. Just let me get the pockets of these guys. Jorik, is it?
Fuck them up pretty good, eh? I didn't expect expect anyone to step in for me. That's rarer than Mama's bees around here. Normally, folks in the zone just walk past other people's troubles. They've got their own shit to deal with. You are new around here, ain't ya?
Well, Richter sent me.
Richter sent me here. Do you know him?
Sure I do. He came here with Squint, our leader. He used to be a guide, so he knows the area. And like any guide, he's got your back on the road, but don't count on him jumping into a firefight with you. Best you can hope for is he sent some help your way.
Well, that's why I'm here, I guess.
Pushing my luck here, but could you lend me a hand with something else?
I mean, sure.
All right, let's hear it.
There's 4 of us at the boiler house, not far from here. Squint, Richter, Gloomy, and myself. Squint is the leader. Richter is his right-hand man. And we just joined SPA...
SPA? I mean, I know what it is, but I'm not spoiling.
Morning, and then me and Gloomy got ambushed by those bandits. I managed to make a tactical retreat, but the bastards took Gloomy. I don't know what they are doing to him, but I doubt they are throwing him a party. We need to rescue him and make those thugs regret it. Gloomy will find a way to return the favor.
Sure, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
For real? Dude, you rock. Don't worry, I won't just send you there empty-handed. I've got a stash close by. It's got everything you need. A gun, some ammo, the whole shebang. Whatever you don't use, consider it yours. Just make sure you've got Gloomy's back, alright?
Sure, I will have this back. I like the details that he pulls out his PDA to send me the coordinates of the stash. It's a pretty nice detail. I mean, maybe he has some other stuff to say?
Well, don't take your sweet time about it, okay? Gloomy's not exactly...
I mean, he's not even coming. We could assault the bandits together, but...
Tell me about yourself. Been in the zone long?
Technically, he should.
Really, but, you know, I ain't whining. Well...
What is this camera angle?
The zone, there's just something about it. Here, it isn't just man is wolf to man. It's more like man is chimera to man. And there's danger lurking behind every bush. And yet, somehow, it feels better here than back on the mainland.
Alright, sure. Well, Jorik was one of the guards at the 100 Rads bar in Shadow of Chernobyl. But from the sound of it, it's probably not the same guy. This is probably a new Jorik. Or maybe he's lying, I don't know. So basically, he's part of Squint's group, which also has Richter and another guy, Gloomy, who was taken by the bandits, and he asked us to rescue him. And we're gonna do it after we loot everything here. It's just radiation. And I don't remember what I wanted to say, but oh yeah, he gave us the coordinates of a stash that we can use. We'll find some gear there. Oh, so these types of boxes we could break in the original games, but we can't anymore. But it's fine. Alright, so let's get his stash and go rescue Gloomy. It's not far from here. Oh, there is a stash here first. That's Zorik's stash. And Gloomy is held by the bandits at the boiler. Okay, how do I get this stash? Is it in the attic or something? No, it seems to be inside. I went in there, but I probably missed it, I guess. Oh, I guess it's actually in the attic, but how do I get there? Wait, can I see the description? If you find it good on you. Well, I guess we just have to do some parkour. Oh, okay, it's on the roof. Okay, let's check out our inventory. Oh, I've got 2 shotguns. And both of them are in very bad condition. I don't really need them. Yeah, I need a weapon in good condition to be useful. And I know I'll find one here. That's a blind dog. Come here, doggy.
Did you make it? The mutants didn't get you, did they?
They tried.
That's the zone for you. Take care out there. And
Oh shit.
try not to hit Gloomy, alright? He may be a son of a bitch, but he's still my bro.
Is this an emission starting? I don't think so. I think it's just the sun that is setting, no? Yeah. Probably.
Come on, spill it, chump. Where's the money?
Up your ass.
Hey, Val!
Alright, 3 down. Oh. Oh shit, grenade. Okay, there's one more. I think. Yeah. But he's got a shotgun, so if I stay at the distance, I should be fine. There we go. Well, those bandits are really pretty easy to kill, right? I'm just gonna loot them real quick. That's the actual chimney. I wonder if there's something on the top. Surely there is, right? There must be a stash up there, I think. And I would like to take a look at the zone. I mean, I don't have the max graphics, so probably... Yeah, okay, there's a stash. It won't be as beautiful as it could be, but okay. In this direction, we have the Duga radar in the distance. That's where we came from. And Zalicia is where the aerostat is located. And I think... what else can we see? These are the heaps from garbage, and in the very, very distance they are the CNPP over there. And we can... Normally we can... Yeah, we can descend the ladder like this. Which should be a bit faster. Alright, and now it's night time. So something interesting to know is that the day-night cycle takes 1 hour. So like 24 hours in the zone is like 1 hour of playtime, basically. So, what's up?
Well, who sent you? Richter or that asshole Zorik?
I mean...
Do you know Richter too?
Everyone in the zone knows Richter. Even the blind dogs. He only shuts his mouth when he's asleep. And even then, not always. But that's not the point right now. What you looking at? Expecting a reward? Check the thugs. I'm just glad they left me my suit. Wait a sec. They didn't take the detector! Those scumbags think they're too good to dive into anomalies looking for artifacts. Easier to shake down a loner on his way out. Assholes.
And this guy is also an asshole, I mean, come on.
Got anything more interesting?
Do I look like a department store to you? Fine, fine. Left my backpack in the cave. Go have a look. If you find anything useful, it's yours. Unless the bandits beat you to it, of course. Thanks for the help, Stalker. But don't count on anyone standing up for you if you run into trouble. You'll be better off that way.
And this guy is really an asshole.
Stupid asshole! Get over here!
Chloe, you have no idea how glad I am.
Why don't you come a little closer? Let me get a better idea.
I've got something I need to take care of, so why don't you take a breather and cool off? I'll be right back.
Dumbass.
Okay, I mean, these guys are pretty funny, I guess. But I just saved him and he doesn't really care. That's... sorry, I can do that. Okay, and I got a weapon attachment from here. Which is this, a pistol suppressor which only works on 4 weapons, but it works on this. I can of course attach it like this from the inventory, in which case it doesn't play any animation. But I can also do it like this. I will remove it and here put it on the weapon. There's a note here. Invitation for Vovan. Let's see what it says. No, not in the journal. Oh, I actually, yeah, took some PDAs on the way. But let's see this one. Well, I mean, it's just notes, there's not much here. But I will probably like keep a close look at all the notes I find in one lore video later down the line. But for now, let's continue. So Gloomy said we can take his backpack, which he left in the cave, as a reward. So let's get it. Yeah, there are small objects that we can interact with, like lamps. And that's the actual cave. And here we have... Okay, here's his backpack. I mean, not very interesting actually. Wait. I guess it's time to manage the inventory a little bit. Oh, okay, this one is full condition, so I'm gonna take it. And all the others I'm putting here. I don't care, I don't need them. And so here we have a burner anomaly, and there's an artifact inside. But the burner has this area of effect, which is burning me. So you have to find the artifact pretty quick, even if you don't step into any of the burners. But with all of this sound, it's really difficult to locate it with this detector, especially if I'm talking at the same time. Alright. Dead sponge. Okay. What is it? Oh, bleeding resistance. That's nice. So that's a completely new artifact, and it's uncommon. Pretty nice. And now there is these animations for inspecting artifacts. They are very cool, I guess. Anyway, we can continue. Get out of the cave. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh shit. What's going on here? Oh, it's a flesh! These guys are not bandits, are they? Okay, no. They're just stalkers. Hello, guys. What's up? They're just random guys. And for random stalkers, when you talk to them... Can I actually talk to them? To the boss? Okay, I can only ask that, I guess.
Why do we need some dickhead telling us right from wrong? I came to this zone to get away from all that crap. If I want to die under a bush, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And nobody's gonna stop me.
Okay, bro. You do what you want. So, now I guess we can go wherever we want. There's a village here we can explore. There's this huge base. We can probably go all the way here. That's the cordon, by the way. We will get there eventually. But for now, the main quest is to go to Zalicia. That seems to be the main hub of this whole lesser zone area. And probably where we will get all the side quests. So I think we will just follow that for the moment. Alright, so let's get to Zalicia, and I guess we will end it here for the first part, because after Zalicia the game really opens up, and I mean, it's been quite linear so far, you know. We've followed basically all these locations that I've discovered on the map. Beginning is pretty linear, and then you follow the quests and you like naturally get over Zalicia. But after we reach Zalicia, it will be very different, because there you can, it's a big like stalker hub, you know. So you get a lot of different quests, and we will start go left, right, and center, you know. And so the gameplay loop is going to be quite different, because we will be going on a quest, maybe a couple of quests, and then go back to the base, report the quests in, and repeat. So the next part will be all about that. So we reached Zalicia. I'm going to end this first part here. And yeah, I will see you very soon for the continuation of this journey. If you have any questions about the game and my experience with it, you can leave everything down in the comments, and I will try to answer everything, I mean, as much as possible. And well, good hunting, stalkers.